welcome. I'm Caroline Belinska. If you have not been following me, I do a daily, 5 days a week Facebook Live, and today's actual Facebook Live is going to be about recurring income in your business. So if you haven't actually been in the group, then come into e-commerce Backstage Pass. I've got a free Facebook group. I'm actually going to share it into the group right now, this video. The group's free. I offer a lot of information. I'm actually super excited today. If you watch my videos, you'll know I am usually really, really excited. I guess I wake up every day and I'm just a really happy person, and some days are better than others, and today's one of those days where it's super, super excellent. So I'm extremely excited today, and I'll tell you all about it in 1 second. So let me just share this into the group. Okay, so if you're not in the group yet, e-commerce Backstage Pass, come and join the group. It's fantastic. I am in there answering questions for people. You can send me your website if you need me to check it for you. If you want to ask me questions, and go ahead and ask questions. I put videos in there, I put training, I put free stuff in there as well. So I'd love to see you in there. E-commerce Backstage Pass, just put it into the search in Facebook and you'll find it. So why am I so excited today? Before I actually get into today's topic, I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited. I actually got my delivery for my samples. Woohoo! So anyone who knows what I'm doing, I actually do a lot of different things. So I specialize in helping e-commerce stores market their e-commerce store better. So I'll actually get together with owners of e-commerce stores and help with their marketing, whether it be free publicity, whether it's that they need to, better their Instagram, whether they need to do pay-per-click, whatever that might be, I help with that. So I also work on the website side of things as well, where a lot of the times it ends up being that a client will come to me and say, look, I've spent $500 on Facebook ads this week and nothing worked for me. And it ends up that I look at their website and they could spend $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 on Facebook ads and nothing's going to work, because the number one problem in most businesses is that there's something wrong on their website. Now, there's lots of different things. If you haven't been watching my Facebook Lives, go back and watch other videos. I talk about many, many different problems all the time. So that's what I actually do most of the time with my business. I actually travel a lot. I'm actually going completely nomadic, because with my lifestyle, I can just be completely location independent. So on the 20th of this month, so 2 weeks from now, I'm actually leaving my current home in Barcelona, and I'm going on the road and going to explore the world. I've got a live event in London that I'm running, a free live event for anyone who's in London on the 25th of, I think I changed the date actually, 25th of October. Come and join my live event. It's free. I'll be talking about some very, very strategic things that you can do in your e-commerce store to better. Yeah, sorry, my alarm just went off. So the reason why I'm so excited is, as I said, my first sample range. So if you're in e-commerce or you're starting to get into it, you'll understand that there's the type of business I'm now setting up. It's a print-on-demand drop shipping business. So I don't have to be in a location. I don't have to worry about stock. Someone else takes care of all of that for me. I just market the business. That's pretty much, and the design side of it. So I am doing a t-shirt business. It's actually t-shirts, posters. I'm doing some other jewelry things as well. There's going to be quite a few things in there. But really the concept of this business is that it's about inspirational, helping inspire people. So it's called Inspired Rebel & Co. It hasn't launched yet, so the website's not up, so don't bother looking at it yet. It launches in about 2 weeks. And when you listen to people talk about these sorts of businesses, they talk about t-shirt businesses that print on demand and then drop ship it. A lot of people out there are telling you, just get a design made in half an hour, throw it up and start selling and you're fine. I run my businesses very differently from that, and I run all my businesses. I've had 12 different businesses over the years, had many businesses in Australia in many different areas. I've had events companies, I've had agencies, I've had, you name it, I've had it, rental properties. And one thing that I do is I do everything to the best of my ability, and anyone that knows me knows that I always take everything to that. There's no one playing in that top 10%, and this is what I tell people. There's very few people up there in the top 10%, so you only have to be a little bit better than your competitors to be up in that top 10%. So if your competitor's doing something and you think they're they've got success, just be a tiny little bit better, 5% better than them, and you're going to kick butt. So I've always played in that sort of way that all of my businesses, everyone's always said, wow, you've always, your business is always so fantastic, because I just do that a little bit better than someone else. So with my particular business, rather than just being one of those drop shipping t-shirt print on demand businesses, get some t-shirts designed and throw them on a website, I'm going to more effort than that. And that's because that's the person I am. And I know that I'll make more money. If you've been watching my Facebook Lives, you know that this particular business I'm now talking about, I'm expecting to make $500,000 in the next 12 months. And what I'm telling you is the reason why I know I'm going to succeed and make that money is because I take everything to that little bit better quality, a little bit better level along the way. So rather than just getting the t-shirts, some designs, throwing it on the website and letting it take care of itself, I actually got the t-shirts sent to me and they got delivered today, so I'm really excited. I got 5 samples. And what I'm going to be doing is that I'm doing a photo shoot next week, and in that photo shoot I'll be doing the 5 t-shirts, and then I'll have so many photos from 3 different models. We'll have heaps of different photos, and then I'll just superimpose the different images onto that. But what I did, I chose the 5 t-shirt quality styles that I know will be the ones that I sell the most of. I wanted to feel them, so I've got them in front of me, and I wanted to know what it felt like. I wanted to know how transparent it is. I wanted to understand what the texture was. I want to know how the print looks on it. I wanted to know all of that, because to me that's really important when it comes to what I stand for, the integrity of my brand. And this is what I teach all of my clients as well. So when I work with a client, when it comes to marketing, these are the things that I believe that you need to have in your business. You need to have that integrity. So if someone sends me a chat message and says, Caroline, I really want to buy that t-shirt, but I want to know more about it because I can't tell from the photo. Because remember, they're not touching this. They're not feeling it. They're seeing it on a website. And if they want to ask me questions, then I know what this t-shirt is. I know what the print looks like. I know that I'm happy with the way that looks. So I know that my business, whatever I say about my business, I know that I believe in it, and I understand my business really well. So this is one of them. I'm really excited. So that's probably one of my favorites, because that's very much me. Adventures are forever, not diamonds. So that's one of my favorite ones. I am going on an adventure in 2 weeks. My life is one big adventure. I'm always having adventures. So that's definitely one that I love. There's 5 different ones. I'm going to keep most of the other ones for the actual photo shoot. This is another one that I love. Today I woke up to rock this world. So that's, I got that done on a little singlet because I wanted to see what the singlets were like. And then there's 3 other ones. So that's going to be in a photo shoot next week. So here's the thing, that is my business going on. If you want to know more about that particular business, what I'm doing, I've created the inner circle, the link in this video. So just above my head, there's like a link there, carolineblenska.com/inner circle. I've created this inner circle. I am going to be giving you everything, every single thing that I go through to make my $500,000 in the next 12 months. I'm going to be telling you about in much, much more detail, and you can ask me anything. So in that inner circle, I'm doing a $1 trial. You come on board for a month. You jump in my inner circle. So my inner circle, it's like a mastermind. It's like you get video training in there. It's my inner circle. You get access to people that I know. If you need something, you ask me and I'll help you out with it. When you're in my inner circle, you are actually part of my inner circle, my gang. So yes, I help out on my free Facebook group, but that's all via just messages on the actual in the group. The inner circle is much more than that. It's going to be that you come in, we do live calls, so we jump on like a webinar style call together, like on a joint phone call with lots of people, and you can ask me questions, and we're going to have a conversation. So you ask a question, I can answer you, you can ask more from that question, and it's better than just putting something in the chat. It's a lot more detailed. So inside that inner circle, it's a $1 trial. I've only got it open for the next, I think, 2 weeks. Try it out for a month. If you don't love it, as much as I know you're going to, if you don't love it, then you can leave it anytime. There's nothing holding you there. Then after that, if you come on as one of the founding members of that group, I'm going to give it to you for only $37 a month. So for $37 a month, you get to talk to me every month. We do 2 live calls a month. I'll be doing videos. So next week when I do the photo shoot for these t-shirts. Now, my background is photo shoots. For 15 years, 17 years, I worked on film, TV, fashion. I worked on Vogue Fashion Week. I worked for some of the best bridal magazines. I've worked on the best television show in Australia. I worked on the equivalent of the Oscars in Australia. It's called the Logies. I've worked on that and done hair and makeup. I've done photo shoot. You need to know something about photo shoots, you come to me and I'm going to give you answers. So inside my inner circle, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live like this next week from my photo shoot and stepping you through all the different things. I'll give you access to where to find free models, how to find free photographers, where to find out information about how to do it. If you want to ask me how to write your running sheet, I'll put together a running sheet for you to explain how to set up your day, because there's a few things that you need to think about. And next week in the video, I'll be explaining that to you of how I actually go through that day. So I'll be doing little snippets of video for you from the actual live photo shoot. So that is the inner circle. So click on that link, join up and try it out for $1. If you don't love it, like I said, you can leave it anytime. So complete 100%. I know that you're going to love it. And I believe in it so much that I'll let you try it out for a month, come in and see what it's all about. Now, besides all of that, so I've been extremely excited about my new t-shirts arriving. Besides all of that, I wanted to talk about subscription models. So here's how I came up. So every day when I do these Facebook Lives, I pretty much bring up a topic. If you haven't been watching, I bring up a topic of a client, something that a client's mentioned that day or something I've read about that day. So the other day I spoke to, 2 nights ago, Monday night, I spoke to a lady about working with her on her business, and we had like our first consultation together. And when we were talking, she has a bakery. And when we were talking, I came up with this idea of how about doing a subscription model, because she does very, very well offline. She's like the best bakery in her area. She has 1 million clients. She has no problems with her offline business. She does not need help with that. That's going very, very well. But she's not making sales online. And I guess selling cookies and biscuits online is sort of a new thing. So it's something that she's probably, it's not just her business, it's just business in general. It's a newer sort of thing to buy things like biscuits and cakes online. So when we were talking, I realized that there was a few things she had to change about her website, but really, when it came down to it, we were discussing her marketing opportunities. And I said to her, what about doing a subscription model? Rather than just doing it where people can buy a dozen cookies, why not make it where they buy cookies for a whole year? And I saw her eyes light up. She said, what a great idea. That's fantastic. Because what that means is that if you're selling, let's say, it doesn't matter what it is. I don't know if you know about this. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll know. I love Shark's Tank. I love Dragon's Den. I love all of those shows. And a lot of them, they talk about these subscription models. There's people that do sock subscriptions. Everyone knows about the Shaver, $1 Shaver Club. That's a subscription model. There's all sorts of things. There's makeup things. There's ladies' sanitary products. There's baby stuff. There's all sorts of things that you can get on subscription models. Underpants, all sorts of things. So is there a way that you can do that and offer it? It might be a gift option. So it might not be your whole business model. So there's a lot of businesses doing this as a full business model. But can you offer this as just an offer? It might be a gift offer. And then people can sign up and buy. Because the theory behind the subscription model is that if I go out, let's talk about this bakery. I'll just use this client as an example. With her, she sells cookies. Let's say they were not cheap cookies, but they were very, very, handmade, blah, 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 blah. Let's say I think they're around $20 for a box of cookies, 12 cookies. Now, for her to get one client to come to her website and buy a box of 12 cookies for $20, she has to do all that work to get that client there. Now, once she's got them there, yes, she's got their email address. She can keep emailing them, but some of them are going to buy consistently. Some people are not. So all that effort that you went to bring one client, to get one client to buy one thing, is a lot of work. Well, why can't you get that same one client to come and buy something that recurs every month? So I said to her, why don't we implement a subscription model where you can actually get them buy 12 months of, buy cookies for the 12 months of the year, give it as a gift. No one knows what to buy for gifts anymore. It's a really hard thing. So why not offer that as a gift service? And I said to her, start with your clients in your shop, your customers, because they're already loving what you do. So next time your customers come in, hey, by the way, how about you let me deliver these to your home or to your husband or to your husband's work, or to your wife's she helps out as a charity. Why don't you deliver them there for her as a gift every single month? So a subscription model can work really, really well for your business. Some people think that it might be something that they can't do in their own business. So if you're sitting there listening to this thinking, Caroline, it won't work for my business, send me a personal message or write a message underneath this video and just ask me. Say, hey, would it work for my business? Do you think it would work? But people are buying socks on subscription where they're signing up and then they're getting socks delivered every single month. I buy socks not that very often. Maybe I should buy them more often, but I actually don't buy socks that often. So needing new socks every month sounds to me like a really, really, really strange thing. However, these people make a lot of money just selling recurring subscription model socks to people. So Shopify is really, really good for this. You can jump on Shopify. There's an app. There's a couple of them that you can choose from, and you can add a subscription model to your website very, very easily on Shopify. You can do it on WooCommerce. You can do it on any other platform, or all the good platforms very easily. Sorry. And jump on and download a subscription model payment system. And then all it's doing is every month the person buys once and then they go into the back end and it just automatically takes the money from them each month. You get a notification that you need to deliver on that service, and you've got a client that instead of buying one box of cookies for $20, you can get them over a 12-month period. So that works out to $2,040. Trying to do maths in my head. No, $240 rather than $20. So that already is a big jump. And then, of course, like in the case of this bakery, you'd still email that person and try to get them for extra things during the year as well. But then they've got that subscription model. So can you offer something like that in your business? A really good one would be if you sell female underwear. Why couldn't you advertise to men on Facebook saying, here's a great birthday present for your girlfriend, wife, lover, whatever it is, and getting them to purchase a subscription model from you for underwear for the next 12 months. Of course, you give a bigger discount because they're buying for a longer period of time. You show them if you bought it at the normal rate, this is how much it would cost you, this is the price. You'd want to have a nice sales page for it to explain why it's such a good idea. There's so many different things. Baby clothes, you could do it for baby clothes. Kids are growing up, so one of my clients, she's got a brand and she does leggings for children. In that case, you'd do 3 different sizes for the year if the child, I don't have children, but if the child's growing that rapidly, then you could say, over the next 12 months, we'll send you out sizes as your child's growing, and then you can deliver. So, for the first 3 months, you send them size 1, then you send them size 2, then size 3, and you just have that in the plan that you send them through those things. What a great thing to advertise to a grandparent. Put an ad on Facebook for people over the age of 65. You can run an ad on Facebook just to people over 65 saying, have you got grandkids? Are you always wondering what to buy them next for their birthday present, Christmas present, whatever you want? And it's a subscription model to children's clothes. Or, like I said, an ad to the husbands about their girlfriends' wives for underwear. Or it might be to men who never are good at buying presents for anyone. Well, not never. Most men are not good at buying presents for women. And do an ad, are you always stuck wondering what to buy your wife, your girlfriend this year? So how about signing up for a subscription model? We can start deliveries on the day that you want them delivered. Put the order in now, and then you don't have to think about it again. The order goes through and you're going to surprise them and they're going to get a gift every single month. It's a never-ending gift, for a whole year. So there's many different ways you can do it. Jump onto Shopify if you have a Shopify store and have a look at the actual app that's available for that. There's different versions. Have a look and try it out for yourself. If you want to ask me if it's going to work for you, or if you need some ideas from me, just put a message in here in the chat and I'm happy to help you out. But I'd love to see you in my inner circle. Like I said, it's a $1 trial. The other things that I've got going on, because I'm just sitting around doing nothing all day. I've got a podcast that I've just had episode 2 go out. It's called eComX, ECOMMX. You go to ecomx.com and you can sign up to find out when that podcast goes live. We do go live every Tuesday. We do have a video version, so we're doing video and we're doing audio, so the podcast, or you can go and watch the video. We are interviewing some really, really cool people out there all around e-commerce. You can learn so much about e-commerce. I've got an awesome co-host, Rachel. So we're working together on that project, and we've been lining up a lot of interviews, and we've got just amazing people that are coming on the show. So if you want to know more about bettering your e-commerce store, that podcast is going to be an absolute winner for you. You're going to love it. It's free to listen to. Come into my free e-commerce Backstage Pass group. Join me in there. Come and join my inner circle. It's going to be the best money you've ever spent, the best $1 trial you've ever had, and then the best $37 that you could ever spend by coming into that inner circle. You're going to get so much information. Click the link above my head and you can find out more about that there, or send me a message if you're still not sure if it's right for you. But if you've got an e-commerce store and if you're earning $500, $1,000 a month, and you want to get, or if you're earning $10,000 a month at the moment, but you want to get into that $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, whatever you're trying to earn, I can help you get to that next level. Because as long as you've already got a business and you have started something and you're just not making it go to that next level, my inner circle is going to take you to that next level. It's just going to help you. I'm going to show you the things that you're doing wrong. I'm going to show you how to do a photo shoot. I'm going to show you how to make your website amazing. I'm going to show you how to make your Instagram page amazing. I'm looking forward to teaching you all those things. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm coming live from an entrepreneur meetup because I'm actually helping out at a meetup here in Barcelona. So I'm going to come live from there. Might even try to get someone else on the Facebook Live and ask them some questions, because I do know that there's a couple of e-commerce people there. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day, and take care. Bye.